Yo, welcome to the episode 69 of the Talkie Shit podcast. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's all right. Um, I hope everyone's feeling okay. Have you checked on your loved ones today just to make sure that everyone's doing all right? And yeah, let's get to it, man. So today we're going to be talking about a few things. We're going to be talking about our kids and in the age of internet. Have you ever noticed how the kids behave when the internet goes off? They start acting like crackheads. I mean, it's crazy. The kids start acting like crackheads because the internet is off. I mean, in my in my day, obviously, we didn't have internet like that without dial-up. But I'm just saying, like, with the kids now, it's crazy. As soon as the internet goes off, maybe due to bad weather or something, they start going crazy. They start having the shakes, probably. Start doing the madness, saying they're bored. What are they gonna do now? There's no internet. I'm like, read a book. Read a book. My best phrase is always read the Bible. And he just walks off to his room and he's like, this guy don't. Yeah, I don't think he really looks at me in a good way when I say read the Bible, because in his head he's probably thinking, why the fuck would he ask me to read the Bible? But obviously he can't say that to me, but he just like, I don't want to read the Bible, and then walks off and stuff, and go upstairs or something. But yeah, the kids nowadays are just crazy, man. Internet. They're like me when I don't have coffee. Because when I don't have my coffee, I behave like a crackhead too. Because I need my fix, especially in the morning. Don't talk to me in the morning if I haven't had my coffee. It's crazy. I mean, I don't know. I was just looking up something because down here we're on Florida a lot because it's raining a lot up north. And for us, we live not far from the river. Um, chose that kind of lifestyle because moving all the way from East India and London down here, wanted some peace and quiet and a big greenery around you and all that. But now, yeah, we have Florida lots, and everybody's looking at things like it hasn't stopped raining all day. It's just been crazy. So yeah, I just thought I'd start with that. Let me know if you're a parent or your auntie or uncle. Uh, Let me know how the kids around you behave when there's no internet, or even if it's you, let me know how you behave when there's no internet, when the internet goes off and everything. Because I know, like with my kids, even say I take them on the safari holiday to Kenya. I remember we didn't have internet for a few hours for his iPad, and this guy was, yeah, he was not happy, and he was going crazy. He didn't have a Nintendo DS at the time, so obviously, yeah, it would have been easier. But yeah, it was crazy. I mean, we were there for the wildlife and to look at the lions and stuff, and look at the waterfall in Kenya. And I mean, that was the first time I took him somewhere, and he wasn't really bothered, really. I mean, when we went to see the animals, I remember him, he just goes, okay. Like, he wasn't bothered. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, this should be exciting. You coming in here seeing lions and all this stuff. But yeah, they're not exciting to him. So yeah, I'll never go on a safari holiday with my son again. It was a boys' holiday as well. It was just me and him. Um, the missus and they were all in Dubai, and we went on a holiday, and it was crazy. Yeah, he wasn't bothered. He didn't care about any safari or waterfall or kangaroos or anything. Yeah, he didn't. So yeah, if you're a dad, don't take your kids on a safari holiday until at least they're grown up to like 16, 17, and they really are interested in going on safari holidays. Otherwise, just go by yourself or something. Also, another topic I wanted to talk about was I was having a conversation with someone today in the morning, and we were talking about good old times, good old days of when we used to be in school, and on the assembly line, the teachers will start calling out some names of the kids that their parents haven't paid school fees, and then they call them to one side and beat them. I mean, at the time, we look at that as, oh wow, ooh, your parents didn't pay the school fees, you're in trouble now. And it didn't make any sense to us. But as you grow up, you start realizing that it doesn't make sense at all. Why are you beating the kid? Because their parent didn't pay the school fees. I mean, it's not the kid's fault. It's not like it's the kid's fault that they didn't pay school fees. So I really don't understand it. But at the time, obviously, it didn't make any. You didn't really think about it like that as a child. But when you grow older, and then you start thinking about your childhood memories and stuff, and you're asking yourself this question like, what the actual fuck? Like, why would you be beating up the kids for their parents' mistake, or for their parents' inability to pay the school fees in time? I mean, it really just does. It just doesn't make any sense. But this happened. You know yourself, if you're a teacher, this has to stop. I mean, I'm pretty sure they still do this in Nigeria as well. Yeah, it's a madness. I wasn't supposed to be doing anything today, because yeah, I'm just trying to like get better from all the stuff that's happened around me as well. I lost two relatives in 1 week. It was yeah, it was a weird one, but yeah, it's crazy, and I just say to people, like, if you wake up in the morning in good health and you've been lucky enough not to have COVID since last year lockdown till now, check on your loved ones, check on the people around you, just give them a call, text them, see how they're going, how their life is going, and how things are doing with them. Um, and yeah, just make sure that you check on them, man, and check on their mental health as well. Because a lot of people are going through it, man. A lot of people are going through it. I am going through it. I lost almost close to 1 million last year. Um, yeah, I had 5 restaurants, which the pandemic really messed me up. And when you build a kind of restaurant where you want people to, you have outdoor seating, indoor seating, and it's built for vibes and people coming in to socialize and drink, and it gets shut down, and you get told to do delivery only, knowing full well that delivery only will not pay the staff, delivery only will not pay the rents, your bills, and everything. So you're then looking at how to keep the business alive. You have to let some people go, like cut your costs, minimize the staffing, and sometimes it's still not enough, because in my case, I have a big restaurant that has a indoor and outdoor sitting of almost 90 tables capacity, and then you're telling me now that I can't even have dining, I can only do deliveries. And the people that I usually do the deliveries to are people in the offices, and now all the offices are shut to people working from home and all that. Some people are on less pay than they're on less hours, so no one's really ordering takeaway that much. So then you look at it, business become less likely feasible, because no one's ordering as much as they used to when they were working in the office. They're at home, so they're cooking and making something to eat at home by themselves, and yeah, none of that is taken into account when for businesses, when you're telling restaurants to stop operating because of COVID and all that, and then there's no way for the government to support you as a restaurant owner, because trust me, taking an extra loan to keep your business going, it's sounds okay, but it's not the right way to go, because you're just putting yourself in more debt. So best thing to do is to see how we could run the business, and if it's not feasible and you have to lose money and close down, then yeah, you have to do it. But then Check on people's mental health. Some people don't have therapists. For me, I have a lot of support around me. I have the family, I have my wife, I have my brother, um, I have my sister who's like my backbone as well when it comes to like support. Um, yeah, there are times I just, sit down sometimes and I just break down too. I break down, cry, ask questions like, wow, how did we get here? We were balling last year, in 2019. We were doing crazy festivals. We did the Africa Fest festival in Dubai. We were doing crazy business when it comes to food. Imagine having contracts that for Ed Sheeran and all these people, Ed Sheeran, Tiny Temper and all these people coming to do a concert, and you have to provide the food, and you have these contracts that you couldn't fulfill. Obviously, if you don't know how that works, it's a different thing because you have to pay money too to win this contract. And take the kiosk, you have to buy the kiosk space that you're going to use in the venue. And now all venues are cancelled. Um, Refunds are crazy. Business is just crazy right now. So yeah, um, check on people, man. Just check on people. You don't know what everyone's going through. Like I said, I lost close to 1 million. Not naira, by the way, not naira. Yeah, and it's just been crazy. We went from 22 staff to 7, and yeah, it's just been crazy. And yeah, so check on your people, check on the support around you, check on your uncles, your aunties, your brothers and sisters, and even the ones that you had a beef with in the past and you've not been talking. Check on them too. Check on them. They need you. You'll be surprised how just saying hi, just checking on you to see how you're doing, hope everything is all right, be blessed. You'll be surprised how that message can mean something, can mean a lot to someone else. I mean, trust me. I'm telling you because there are times that I've been down and I've had a message from my partner, uh, my business partner, saying some crazy things that he's going through, and I had to be unselfish. I can't say, oh, but you didn't put this XX into the business. I put more and blah blah blah. I had to listen to his problem and then try and be there for him too, because trust me, he's been there for me numerous times, emotionally too. And when I needed someone to talk to, he's always there for me too. So when he needs someone to talk to, of course I'm always going to be there for him. So speak to people, speak to even your neighbors. You don't know what they're going through. Go to your neighbor's house, knock the door. You're not allowed inside due to lockdowns. Just see how they're doing. I'll give you an example. Um, I made jollof rice, right? With some nice spicy chicken, and my neighbor is Onyibo, and um, I made some, and I went and knocked on her door because I noticed she's been working from home too. She opened the door. I said I'll give her some jollof rice and stuff. Um, she just she was happy about it, but she just busted out crying like it meant something to her. Like, thank you for even thinking of me. I mean, it's not like they're not earning or they're okay. They're okay. It's just that she lives alone, you know, and people who live alone at this time, they need someone to talk to, And I said, if you ever need to talk, um, 14 years of living here, I've never had exchange numbers, Then I exchange numbers. If you ever need to talk, if you need to try some more Nigerian food, I can make you something that we do. Like we have plantain. My favorite is the plantain chips. I have a lot at home. If you want, I give her some spicy plantain chips to try. Give her some Malta Guinness, and yeah, just check on people, man. And we had construction going on our road, and I went to the construction guy when I was dropping my daughter off at school and was coming back. I said to the guys, yo, if you guys need, I noticed that you guys are driving all the way to the other side of town to buy tea, coffee. I said, if you guys need anything, just knock on my door. I open the window and give you the kettle. I boil the kettle for them. Uh, they make the tea with their own takeaway cups because I'm not giving anyone my cup during this coronavirus season. I'm sorry. So I told them they bought some cups from Mazda. So my job, it cost me £6. I bought them coffee, sugar, and plastic spoon, and that was my contribution to them, and water. That is it. And they've been here since December, and they're not gonna finish all the stuff they're doing. I think they work for British Gas or something, because they're digging the whole of my street. They're not gonna finish this work till probably next month. And I said to them, if you ever need water or anything, come down and knock on the window. I'll boil the kettle, man. I'll boil the kettle and pass it to you. You guys can do your thing. Just check on people in general. This is very important. Check on people. It's very important to check on people because you don't know what they're going through, man. And just your hello, hi, could mean a lot to them. Yeah. So do that. Just check on people. Yeah. Sidetrack then. So how's everyone else feeling about the inauguration today? Obviously, no one's gonna be there. I'm not gonna be watching it. It has nothing to do with me. I'm not American. I have my own NIMC problem in Nigeria that I can't register. Obviously, I'm here in the country I call home. And yeah, how's everyone going on with that? Do you think Donald Trump is gonna start his own political party? Do you think? For me, I think Donald Trump is gonna leave the office with all the contribution that was made to him because that guy is a scammer. He's gonna take all that money that was donated to him during the election, and the money that was donated during when he the recount when he was saying he needed money for his legal teams to be able to challenge the voting in the court of law. He's gonna take all that money and he's gonna start his own party. Let me know what you think he's gonna call his party, because I think it's probably gonna be MAGA party or some madness like that. I don't know. And you know how Donald Trump is. He might even call it Donald Trump's People's Party. You'll be surprised. But yeah, I just think that this guy is gonna leave, but he's not gonna be done. This guy is gonna start his own political party, and it's gonna be a new movement. It's gonna be a madness. And I won't be surprised if some of his new supporters vote for whoever candidates he has to go in the Senate or whatever. Hey, we'll come back and discuss this. Just don't worry. You see, we'll come back and discuss this. And you see what he did, right? This guy pardoned all the crooks as well. Yeah, he pardoned everyone before he left. So this guy's pardoned everyone and all the people that were decent. Lil Wayne, I was one of them. I was one of them when he was doing his little shit with Donald Trump and all that. I was one of the people saying, oh, he sold out and all that. But yeah, he got pardoned. Lil Wayne got pardoned. Kodak Black got pardoned. And, the mayor of Detroit. Everybody remember that story, right? The mayor of Detroit. What he did. Yeah? He got pardoned too. And Steve Bannon got pardoned. You know already that he's friends with your guy at UKIP. And yeah, he got pardoned too. And yeah, this guy is probably going to pardon himself and his kids and Jared Kushner before he leaves. I wouldn't be shocked. There's nothing Donald Trump does that surprises me. Like, nothing. It is what it is with Trump, so I'm not surprised about anything he does. It's just Trump being Trump. Yeah, man. To all my American brothers and sisters, yeah, I say congratulations. I wish you all the best. and hopefully the political parties can work together to make sure that the COVID vaccination gets out there, and people who need help financially as well, you can get money out there to them, and people who need medical help and medical support get medical support, and they can reduce the death, man, because each different states in America don't care about corona. Like if you look at Houston, the way people still going clubbing. I think I saw a video of an artist performing in Houston. I think it was Bow Wow or something, performing in Houston during this pandemic. It was crazy. I was shocked. Then again, I've seen pictures from cousins in Atlanta at nightclubs. Like there was no, like there's no corona. The same thing in Nigeria, the same thing in Ghana. I've seen videos of people in Ghana clubbing and everything with them Stormzy and them lot, partying, mixing and all that. Like as if corona don't exist in Ghana. I've seen the same thing in some places in Lagos. And even here in the UK, I mean, there were some kids that got arrested for having a party in a church. I couldn't believe it. I think the reason why I'm scared to do something like that would be because now the only people who will understand what I'm talking about now will be over 30s who have watched movies like the Ayamatanga and Jesus films in Nigeria. Because if you watch the movie of Jesus in Nigeria and they show you the video of hellfire, it puts the fear of God in you, man. Like the hellfire that I saw in those movies when I was a kid, I can still picture it now. Like it's real. It scares the shit out of you, you know. And kids here are having party and smoking inside a church, and some were caught having sex in a church. Jesus, they were having sex inside the house of God. How crazy can you be? But then again, these kids don't go to church every Sunday like we do, because I think that the way we were brought up to like church, go to church every time, even though you don't want to go, sometimes they force you to go, your parents force you, and you just go and it becomes a thing. These kids don't care about, they don't understand the word sacred. Like they don't think that the church is a holy ground where you couldn't do something like that. For them to go there, smoke weed, and do the business, it's crazy. It's just crazy. Now, one thing I wanted to talk about is this pyramid scheme that's going on now in the UK. Right. So on the 3rd of Jan, my neighbor came to me and said, "Yo, someone's introduced into this scheme where he will put £1,000, and he will introduce two people that will put £1,000 too, and those two people will invite two more people each, and then he will get 8,000 for his 1,000." And when he told me, I laughed because he said he wanted me to join his group and put £1,000 in, and I was like, well, there's no way I'm going to do that because I don't believe in this kind of scheme. I mean, how can I put 1,000 into something and get 8,000? So I made 7,000 in profit. It just didn't make sense to me. So I don't know. It smelled fishy, and I said to him like, "Listen, I can't do this. I'm sorry. I wish you all the best. You can do it, and in 4 weeks' time, let me know how it goes. Like, if you got the 8,000 and everything, then just let me know how it goes." I don't think he was happy about it because when he left, that was on the 3rd of Jan. Up until now, we haven't spoken, which is really unusual. But yeah, I think he wasn't happy with what I said because obviously to me it was stupid. And I did say to him, like, this is a stupid idea. If you think this is a good idea, then I'm sorry. I've lost all respect for you when it comes to your thought process, like how you think and how you process information. If you think that you put 1,000 into a business, into something, and then you get 8,000 back in less than 1 month, and you think it sounds okay to you when you're saying it, then you do it. Because to me, I think it's greed. You know, I think you're greedy and you just don't want to work hard for your own money. Because if you do want to work hard for your own money, you will not be looking at that as a source of income. No way. No way you will be looking at that, because immediately everything smells fishy to you. It should, because it does to me. I mean, and for me, it's just fishy, and it's not something I will participate in. Fast forward to 2 days ago, got a call from my sister-in-law saying this exact same thing, that one of our friends said XYZ to do this business and put 1,000, she will get 8,000, and that person knows someone who's done it and got the 8,000. So I said to her the same thing I said to my neighbor in it, and she said, "Oh, you also don't think that it's a good idea?" I'm like, "Of course it's not a good idea." And mind you, this person works hard. She's a frontline worker. She works in a school, okay, teaching, like looking after our kids. So I would not want her to use that hard-earned money to go and do this whatever scam pyramid scheme of 8 people and all invite people, and the other people invite another people, because to me it's all scam. And yeah, so I was speaking to my brother yesterday, like, wow, this is what your wife said to me, blah blah blah. And he said, yeah, I already told her that it's bullshit and you shouldn't do it. And she told me she was gonna call you. So then she called me, obviously. But I always wonder why people call me for this kind of thing, because for one, I'm not gonna put my money into something like this, even if I have money flowing on the floor. Like, I'm not, because I like to put my money in things that I know, and even things that I know and have experience about. We have problems too. Like, I understand how restaurant works and I understand the hospitality industry, but I didn't understand Corona. So when Corona came and fucked everything up for me, what can I do about it? So that's something that I understand. I know how to build it. I know how to go about when it comes to procurement and everything, and I know how to sell it. And now you want me to go into something that I don't even understand. That okay, so let me just check my phone. So it's earth, water, fire, and yeah, whatever. So you put 1,000, you bring 2 people. Those 2 people will also bring 2 people each. So you're all 7, and then you get 8,000, and then they will continue to go inside the pyramid. I'm like, listen, if you want to do it, go and do it, man. I wish you all the best, and yeah, you can go and do that. So yeah, that was how that went, and I wish them all the best. You know, I said to her as well, to come back and tell me about it, because I know it's all going to end in tears. It will end in tears. Yes, it will. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it on what I wanted to touch on today, really. And it's still raining here, raining cats and dog outside. And yeah, if you're a United fan, how are you guys feeling about today, man? Do you think we're gonna do the day? Do you think we're gonna do Fulham dirty today? I actually think that we're gonna beat Fulham 3-1. And I expect Eric Bailly to play. I hope Cavani starts. I hope the Amad Diallo comes on few minutes later, before the end, maybe 70 minutes, 75 minutes, even if it's for 15 minutes. Let's see what the guy can do, man. I don't think we're going to sign anyone this transfer window. I think everything's going to be till the summer. But yeah, we're looking for people that can help us buy Jones from us and all these people. If you can take Phil Jones from us, please come and take him. And Romero, Jesse Lingard. I just think that this January, if we can clear some dead wood, that would actually be much more better for us. But yeah, I expect us to win today, and I expect us to be back to the top. But you know, check Sky Sport today. Everyone talking about Chelsea's bad result, but no one's talking about Frank Lampard. Everyone is talking about the Chelsea result against Leicester, but no one is mentioning the name of Frank Lampard. I wonder why. British press. I wonder why. But yeah, that's it with sports. But yeah, we're gonna win, and once we win, you know already what's gonna happen on Twitter. I'm going to banter today. You know who you are, Arsenal fans, Chelsea fans. It's getting hot in your house today. You better not be online. And hope you guys are okay. I hope that we'll be able to have more interactive conversations where people can do a live chat and then we can talk about more things. I'm gonna try and do this more often. I'm planning on bringing on some of my people to talk about just things that I want to talk about really, and get people's opinion on things, and hopefully I can do more of this. Yeah, this is not how I intended on doing it, but with the lockdown and everything, and the way the world is going, we're gonna do it this way. So like, subscribe, share, and let's go on this journey together. I think that we'll be able to do great things together. So if you want to see more content and to have more general discussions where you will be able to have interactive conversations as well, to talk about things that we'll be discussing on those days or whatever, and even if it's football, we're only going to talk about United because that's the team I support. So if you want to talk about any other team, I don't know. I don't think we will have the conversation. You might have the conversation, but I wouldn't know much about your club because I don't care about your club. Yeah, I only care about United. So yeah, like, subscribe, and share, man. And I'll speak to you next time.